Ooh, my Amazon package is out for delivery. Love that for me. Hi guys, what's up? My name is Bridget. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I have been asked so many times by a lot of my favorite creators on where I get my sponsorships, if I use different websites, what are my rates, how do I figure out my rates, anything and everything that has to do with collabs. Specifically on Instagram, that's where I do most, if not all of my collab. My first tip is, I know Instagram has the email button feature, but I highly recommend to put your email in your bio. I've heard this from a lot of content creators, and I have literally heard it from brands themselves being like, oh, is this email the most up to date? So I think by putting it in your bio, it just is like a second indicator that yes, that's the email that you should use for collabs. In my email, it literally says collabs and then my email address. So I think it's just very helpful to brands to just see that as soon as they see your page, to see that in your bio. With that being said, there's a lot of brands that I've worked with that have just reached out to me through email. And just as much as brands can reach out to you, you can also reach out to brands to collab, whether it's for whatever type of deliverables. So deliverables are what you as a creator deliver to a brand as content. So whether that's a story, whether it's an Instagram feed post, whether that's a reel. I tell my one really good friend, because she was like, you have 10K and I have 300,000 and you charge for rates and I've never charged. And so when it comes to rates, it really comes down to your engagement rate, which also it depends on what your niche is. So I obviously have two different Instagrams now. One I think is more fashion, plus size fashion, and body positivity, and the other one is body positivity but also fitness and health. So I have two very different niches, but I also have two very different engagement rates with both of my platforms. One, I obviously have more followers, and the other one I'm very like small, but I have a high engagement rate. When you do that pitch, you can put anything you want in there. I usually put that I have the swipe up link feature, my demographics, so just a US based business, you might want to take that into consideration. Or if they do ship internationally, it might help you to put those demographics in. And then once you confirm like your pitch, it'll give you the final screen, which is like everything that you said and agreed to kind of thing, and like your Instagram, and then you'll hit agree and submit. It'll send you an email that they're like, hey, you sent this brand a pitch. And then you'll never, if you don't ever hear from the brand, they didn't accept your pitch and it just expires eventually. And if they do accept your pitch, you'll get an email. Activate is the same thing as Aspire IQ. You apply to brands. You can also be invited by brands to apply. So for example, I applied for a Splendid Spoon sponsorship, which is basically like a prepared meals. They have smoothies and detox juices as well. I did a paid collab with Afterpay on Activate, and there's no like negotiation. Like sometimes there is, but with that brand, since it's such a huge brand, it was either you did the collab and got paid or you didn't do the collab. So kind of thing. I think it was like pretty decently paid. I know other people that would be like, you got paid how much? And then other people would be like, you got paid how much? So I think it just depends like per person, especially your engagement rate, what I was gonna do the post on. I was reached out to by email by the brand Evolve. Their food is so good. When I tell you, I don't care when this sponsorship ends. I think it's like a 4-week sponsorship. I don't care because I will be buying it after the collaboration ends. It is so good. And I sometimes have really busy weeks with work, and sometimes I'm just really stressed and really busy, and just being able to heat up food that's very macro friendly and very like proportioned, very healthy, and there's no preservatives, there's no like, it's not junk food kind of thing, is so convenient. My fridge full. It's full with Eat to Evolve. It's amazing, and I really like that it's branching me out to trying new things. Their chicken is amazing, and then it really helps me with getting my greens in with the different sides. I believe my code is Bridget for 20% off your first purchase. I'm in love with it. And that's why I'm so particular about the brands I work with, because I want you guys to believe me when I say I love this brand. Like certain influencers on Instagram, I'm literally like, I don't trust you because you're just trying to get Milani News sponsorship. I don't believe what you're saying. It's called Intella Influence. I don't recommend the brand. I did get the Ghost pillow collab off that website, but it was purely a gifted collab. I think that website is perfect for micro, like nano influencers. I know people online get so pissed when I say that I'm a micro influencer at 25K. Because logistically what I've been taught is that under 10K are nano influencers and over 10K but less than 50K are micro influencers. So I think it's different per person. Please do not get mad at me. I think that website is perfect for nano influencers, depending on your engagement rate. If your engagement rate is really good and you have rates, don't recommend that website unless there's like a brand you really want to work with on the website. Zine or Zine, I got a gifted collaboration and a paid collaboration on that website. I did a paid collaboration with the Ari Coach app, where they gave me, I believe it was like $100 for the year. They gave me a membership to their app for a year. I also got to give one away, and then they gave me a paid collab. Another website is #paid. It really depends on what your filters are. So for example, I only had the health and fitness filter on it. So you get like 3 different options to put 3 different, what's your niche basically. It makes you fill in your rates for like Instagram stories, in-feed video, reels, IGTV, etc. And then it makes you do whitelisting, which is really important. If you don't know what whitelisting is, please Google it. It's basically you're giving rights for the company to use your video as an ad. I definitely do not take every collaboration. 2 other websites that do purely gifted collaborations that I think are great from anywhere from a nano influencer to a micro influencer is We Sponsored and Statusphere. We Sponsored, again, hook up your Instagram account. You also hook up your Amazon account because they give you a prepaid Visa gift card to purchase the item, and then you leave a review on it, which is great because it's not, you don't necessarily have to leave, there's nothing saying you have to leave a good review, which is what I really like about the app. So you don't necessarily have to give a positive review, you literally are being honest, which is what I really like about the app. Some apps I've had real sketch vibes, they're like, we only accept positive. They just require that you post a review on Amazon, screenshot it when it goes live or right before it goes live, or post the link if it's live, etc. And then you submit it, and then the brand has to approve it, and then you get to rate the brand on how you liked the collab. I think it was Aspire IQ. I did a collab with Briogeo for Aspire IQ, and they were like, we only accept 4 to 5 star ratings. And I was like, fuck. It's Statusphere, purely gifted collaborations. You can sign up for different things per month to get and then make content for. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's flop. It's just a personal preference kind of thing. A lot of them are based on location. So like for example, I think last month it required me to shop at a Sprouts, which if I lived in New York still, had no idea what a Sprouts was. Now that I live in Texas, I have like 3 Sprouts that are near me. Honorable mentions, because I have yet to complete a collaboration with this one website, but I think it has better opportunities than other websites, is Coley. I did a gifted and paid collaboration with them for a in-feed video. It has yet to go up. I think it's supposed to go up next week. I just have to send them I edited the video and everything. I just have to send them my caption and then approve a posting date, and it'll go up. It was for an air purifier. I absolutely wanted an air purifier so bad that I just didn't. I was like, oh, and it's paid, lit. I think how their website is set up is great. I think there's a lot of opportunity for brands and for creators to have a chance to collaborate. What I really like about their website in particular is that they have a not interested section. So it goes active briefs, new briefs, inactive briefs, and not interested briefs. And briefs are basically just different briefs for collaboration. And I can simply like go through and see if it's something I'm interested in. And if I am interested in it, I apply to it. If I'm not interested, I literally just hit not interested and it clears into its own little section. So if it's based on geographical things, or if the rates are horrendous, or if the product is horrendous, or whatever reason I don't want to collaborate with them, I just put it into not interested and I don't have to worry or see it again, kind of thing. A little behind the scenes, just through email, like they reached out to me to collab, was New Smile Co. I'm really insecure about my crooked teeth, so they're helping me. It's basically a very affordable version of Invisalign. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any other websites you recommend for creators, put them in the comments down below. Everything I mentioned will be in the description box down below. And I hope you guys have a good night. Thank you.